If I look a little bit red, it's because I just sat in front of the mirror popping my pimples, and that's really bad. That's really bad. So don't look at me. I really want to go to the pool right now because I've been wanting to go, and I'm finally off my period. Woo! I feel like every time I vlog I'm like on my period, but I'm off, so I'm gonna go to the pool. It feels kind of wrong going in the middle of the week by myself without Mateo, but I just want to go get a tan. I still have this really bad tan. Actually, I got it faded. Well, no, you can see it on this arm, I feel like. Yeah, you can definitely see that. I don't know how to even it out, but I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna go sit in the sun. That is what I need right now. I washed my hair yesterday. It looks very, very poofy right now because it's so clean. And I haven't been using heat on my hair, but I look crazy. But I don't really care. I did get a haircut recently, and I feel like she cut a lot. It looks shorter now because it's natural. I wouldn't even say it's curly right now. It is just a crazy freaking mess, but it's clean, so I don't care. I missed my Pilates class this morning. That is why I'm dressed like this. And full of Pilates gear with my Pilates socks and everything. That match my shirt, by the way. But I missed it this morning because I woke up a little late. Valeria has been at home in the mornings. Her work schedule kind of changed over the last month, so she's been going to work later in the day, which means she's been helping me out with Mateo in the mornings and letting me sleep in a little bit, which is really bad because I'm getting used to sleeping in, and like I can't physically wake up in the mornings. So that's why I missed my Pilates class. I woke up late. I'm going to go a little bit later today, but I'm gonna get ready for the pool. That is all I want to do. All I want to do is go sit by the pool and enjoy the sun in my face. But it feels kind of wrong stepping out of my house without like showering or even washing my face. I'm gonna wash my face really quick so I can put on some sunscreen, but I am so weird about leaving my house without taking a shower unless I'm going to the gym and immediately coming back to take a shower. But like putting on a bathing suit when I haven't showered, it just feels weird, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, all I'm gonna do for skincare right now is put on my Cetaphil moisturizer with SPF because I'm gonna come back and shower and I'm gonna do my skincare then. Being a girl is so hard. That moisturizer leaves my face looking super extremely pale. Look at this. I've been having a hard time getting a tan, and I think it's honestly it's because I lather myself in sunscreen because the sun is so dangerous. Even like the tanning oil that I have has SPF, so I'm not getting a tan. Today I'm not gonna put any sunscreen on. That's really bad. That's really bad. I can't do that. I have this instant bronzer. I don't think it's a tanning oil. It's just kind of to make you look bronzed, but it's SPF. It has SPF 30. I also have this. It's a Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Dry Oil Sunscreen. This one's SPF 15. So I think I'm gonna use this one because it has the least amount of SPF, but I'm still getting some protection. We'll see how that works out for me. I just feel uncomfortable without putting anything on. You know what I'm saying? We want to live for a long time. Guys, I'm in the bathroom for 2 seconds and my dogs just spilled water everywhere. I just cleaned it up. You can't even see the actual mess that they made. There was water everywhere. There's water on the wall, on my trash can. This is supposed to be a like spill-proof bowl, but I think they were playing with the mat and they got crazy. Moving on. We're still taking them to training. They are doing so good. I feel like they've been so much better recently and just a lot more like tired. You have to tire out your dogs, especially high energy dogs like Ginger and Disco. Lola's not really high energy, but Ginger and Disco are, and in order for dogs like that not to be destructive, you have to tire them out. But they wake up in the mornings and they're just like go, 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 go. I'm gonna wear my Skims bathing suit. This one I got from the Skims pop-up in Miami. I waited in that line. That was like a month ago, but I waited in that line for like 2 hours. It was just nothing special. They only had their swim stuff, which you can get online, but I did it just for the experience. They had like free Skims ice cream, which was like their color palette, like just all shades of like beige, brown. That was the ice cream that they were giving out, and it was pretty good, honestly, but I just don't think the 2-hour wait was worth it. But since I waited 2 hours, I got a bathing suit. I actually got two, but this is the one I'm wearing right now. It's just very basic, very simple, 2-piece. So speaking of Skims, over the weekend they actually reposted one of my pictures that I posted on my Instagram, and it was just very exciting. You guys were like, oh my god girl, yes, slay. Thank you so much. It was very exciting. My mom ended up calling me the next day and she was like, oh my god, you got reposted by the Kardashians. That's crazy. Apparently my grandma grandma was talking about it. My cousin showed my grandma. Like, it was just so funny to me because they were like, oh my god, like, you're a Kardashian now? Yes, I am. But also, do you think like Kim watches the Skims stories? Do you think she saw me? I went to Trader Joe's yesterday and I got these peach halves. They're amazing. They're so good. They're in white grape juice. I think they would be really good in oatmeal. I ate them this morning with these apple cinnamon oatmeal bites that I also got from Trader Joe's. These are so good and so easy to make. There's like air fryer instructions in the back and everything. They're really, really good with syrup, and I feel like these peach halves would be really good on top of actual oatmeal. So good. I feel like I could finish this in one day. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys a little Trader Joe's haul because everything that I got is so good. I love the salads from Trader Joe's, but this one specifically, it's called the Pacific salad with chicken. Amazing. It's so good. I don't really like pre-made salads. They make me feel a little bit weird, especially the ones with chicken, but this one, I promise you, it's so good. And sourdough bread. Amazing. Can never go wrong with sourdough bread, but this one is so good if you heat it up on your like pan on your stove with some butter. I also found this mango prosecco, which sounded amazing. I think the color is just what really got me. I honestly don't drink alcohol often. Like, I don't drink it by myself in my house. I only drink in like social settings, so this is probably gonna stay in my house until my birthday, like until the next time somebody comes over. But I'm excited to try it. I don't want to try it by myself. It doesn't sound appealing. My hair looks short. Should I cut it this short? Let's go. I think I'm gonna take a salad to the pool. Oh, also, I got these beautiful little tulips for myself at Trader Joe's. All right, we're ready to go. Just me and my water and my salad and my hopes and dreams. I'm not even gonna take a book. I know I have to be back quick, and I don't want to get distracted while I'm there and like run out of time. I actually need to start reading again. I stopped reading. I read like freaking 10 books and then I completely stopped because I think I was right when I got Lola. I just got busy and now I need to get back on it because reading makes me very, very happy. It makes me feel a lot more productive than scrolling through TikTok, but we're not doing it today. Guys, I just remembered Disco and Ginger have a vet appointment today and I was at the pool. Thankfully, it's literally 5 minutes away, but I'm headed there in a wet bathing suit. Also, I didn't wet my hair, so no big deal, but usually they make me stay in the car or they'll call me back later when they're done. Hopefully, that's still the case from last time I was there. Wait, Valeria just got home as I'm leaving. She's coming with me.
Hello, everybody.
Is that a beautiful boy? Look at his little tongue. Apparently one of us is a little bit overweight and it's not me and it's not Ginger. So I already knew that Disco was gonna be a little overweight. He's been already on a diet, so he's lost a little bit of weight. But with Ginger, they said that she's fine. She's just growing, which is crazy because she's already huge.
Ginger needs to go to the dentist.
She needs to go to the dentist?
She needs to get, here, so give me an estimate for it. Look, this is the estimate for getting her teeth cleaned.
What, $50?
$722. Not $50. Where did you see 50?
What? $700 to get her teeth clean?
Like to get the, yeah, they get the tar out. Low cost $572, but if they're feeling like, I don't understand.
Yeah, if they're feeling like charging me a little bit more. What?
He goes, Disco has the most perfect teeth I've ever seen.
Disco cleans his teeth everywhere. But I thought they cleaned their teeth at the
groomers. They do. Yeah, but eventually, like, they have so much that you have to take it off. Like, you have to scrape it. They're just recommending. That's just the estimate. We don't have to do it. Well, they can...
I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Mini, tiny story, but this got me shook to my core. The fact that this vet was trying to charge me over $700 to get tar out of Ginger's mouth. So I looked it up and it's a procedure. They need to be under anesthesia and it's like a whole thing, right? So naturally it's gonna be a little expensive, but they included a low cost and a high cost. That makes no sense to me, right? I was like, I can choose what I want to pay. So it was like 600 something or 700 something. Absolutely bonkers. And I do believe some vets will try to take advantage of you. So I called another vet. Lola goes to a different vet that I actually prefer. She goes to a different one because when I got her, she was going to this vet already and they had all her information. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep her there. And I actually really like this vet and I was thinking about bringing my dogs over, but they needed this done. I was like, okay, whatever. They're going to 2 different vets. I called this other vet. I was like, hey, can I please get an estimate, the exact procedure that they recommended for Ginger? They said $300. That is a big giant difference from $720 something, 40 something, I don't know. I was like, thank you very much. I will switch her over right now because that is so messed up. So I'm like doing all my Google searches because obviously like I want the best for my dogs and like I'm gonna do it, but I was like, that is ridiculous. That doesn't sound right to me. I feel like sometimes they know that you don't know much about pets, so they'll try to charge you with anything that they can. It's just life. I feel like that's with any situation, but yeah, that just really blew my mind. Scammers! I know I said I was making healthier choices, but if I see Oreos, I'm gonna get them. I just remembered that yesterday at Trader Joe's, I got a new drink. If I can find it in my mess over here. And it is a protein drink as well, I think. It's a vanilla almond spice chai. That sounds delicious to me. Oh, it expires on my birthday. It is pretty good. It's kind of watery though. I can't tell if I like it or not. I don't think I would buy it again. I am kicking myself this morning. My car is so dramatic. I signed up for a class, an early morning class. My original class was at 9:15, which is after I drop off Mateo at school, but Mateo doesn't have school today because it's like take your kid to work day. So he's staying at home. But Valeria does have to work later. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go like early in the morning and make sure that I get there. And I am gonna get there, but I'm gonna get there tired. Something about me signing up for classes, like every single time I sign up for an early morning class, I can't fall asleep at night. Thankfully, it's a Pilates class and not a sweat class. Otherwise, I really would have cried. However, I did hurt my back on Monday. Like, I was working out. I was doing a sweat class. I was slamming a ball on the floor, you know, the heavy medicine balls. And I cracked my back. And for like 2 days, I couldn't move. But I do feel better now. Yesterday, I went to a Pilates class in the afternoon, as I told you guys, and it was a flow class, so it was more like stretching, which is exactly what I needed. I feel better, but I'm just hoping that I don't make any wrong movements. And I made my coffee, but it's really hot, like almost to the point where I can't drink it because it's so hot. And I'm wearing the BBL jacket, the Lululemon BBL jacket. Every time I wear this jacket, I don't feel particularly like I got a BBL. I feel like a soccer mom. I feel like a very rich, bougie mom, and I love it. Life is so funny to me. And listen, I thought in my head, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna talk about what just happened to me. I'm just gonna pretend that I went to my workout class and that my life is perfect and everything is fine and I'm fine and I'm not a fucking mess. But that would be a lie, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm on my way back home. I didn't go to my workout. I don't know why I thought that me having a workout class at 7 meant that there would be no traffic at like 6:45 in the morning. And although there was traffic, there was something even worse, which was an accident, which is out of my control, really. It's out of my control. So I didn't make it, and I called them and I was like, hey, there's no way that I'm gonna make it, like make sure that I get there, and I am gonna get there. Listen, I feel like I've had better time management lately, and I'm gonna give myself some credit for that because I have worked a lot on my time management. I used to be late to everything, and now I'm like, I'm leaving at this time, like I know I'm gonna get there. I put the GPS, I see the time that I'm gonna get there. I'm not even gonna be mad about it. Mateo doesn't have school today. I'm gonna go home and eat, and we're gonna go to the beach. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't have front teeth.
Are you eating with your gums?
Mm-hmm.
With your side? Mm-hmm. Look at his hair. You look so cute.
Harry Styles?
Harry Styles? Yeah, you look just like Harry Styles.
What are these called?
Hash browns?
Hash brown. Oh look, there's American Pie. I thought you could If I find any dollars, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Or a coin.